Namo tassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So, in continuation of our last Monday, we discussed about the Nivasanya Nasanya Irana Chitta, then their commentary. There is we found that some variation between Visuddhimagga and what Athasalini and Thagata, even though one full stop, it talks a lot. We come to know regarding the what. Where yeah, regarding the Venerable Sariputta, so para Dhammasaṅgaṇī Adhagata, page number 253. So what is mentioned there is Anyesu Khandesu Agata Biniveso Bhikkhu Nivasanya Nasanya Yadana Khandi Samasitowa Nebidam Pado Samadho Namanati. Okay. So there Dhammasaṅgaṇī Adhagata is correct to put a full stop there. And then continues to say Abhijja. Abhijja Ayasama Sariputta is okay. But Visuddhimagga Adhagata put a full stop after the Ayasama Sariputta. So, and also Bhagati Vipasako Pana Mahabanyo Sariputta Sariso Va Sakuniya. So Mr. Ryan, have you checked about the Radha Sayadawji's talk?
I'm sorry, I haven't, Sayadaw. So I forgot actually.
Is it good? Is it okay? I also didn't check, but rather I study again the Sutta about the Venerable Sariputta, and also in that discourse the Buddha purposely praise the Venerable Sariputta. The name of the Sutta is Anubhada Sutta in the Majjhima Nikaya, Uparipannasa Pali, where it is. Yeah, Uparipannasa Pali, where? Sutta name is Anubhada Sutta. Which section it is? Number 2, Anubhada Vaka, Anubhada section, it means what? 100 and what? 11. Yeah. Because one Banasa is a 50-50, so already 100. And then one section is a 10 Sutta. So it means what? 111. Sutta number 111 in the Majjhima Nikaya, Anubhada Sutta. So I like you to read the Sutta. I would like to encourage you to read the Sutta. Okay, Sutta name is Anubhada Sutta. Our the current Radha Sayadawji also, Dr Nandamala also, he gave a Dhamma talk series, maybe 4 or 5 talks he gave about this Sutta. So this sutta is as what? In the very beginning, you see, the Buddhas call the monks, and then the Buddha just says, Saripuddho bhikkhave, Pandito bhikkhave Saripuddho, Mahapanyo bhikkhave Saripuddho, like that. And then finally, in that paragraph, the Buddha said, Saripuddho bhikkhave Adhammasaṅgaṇī Anubhada Dhamma Vipassati. So Adhammasaṅgaṇī means for fortnight. Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. You have a translation book. I will share Sutta Central. Yeah. So Sutta Central, Bhikkhu Sujado translation. So there you can see. Sariputta, the Buddha praise, Venerable Sariputta praises Sariputta like this. Mandito, Mahapanyo, Putupanyo, Hasapanyo, Javanapanyo, Nadikapanyo, Nivedikapanyo, right? And then finally the Buddha said, Sariputta bhikkhave Adhammasaṅgaṇī Anubhada Dhamma Vipassati for a fortnight. Venerable Sariputta practice Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. So, as I explained you before, Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana is so if there arise pasama kusala citta in your mind, okay, then you reflect, oh, what are these dhammas? So, phasa, vena, sanya, sankhara, and so on. Then after then you try to reflect how they arise and how they dissolve, each and every one of it. Mental concomitants or associated dhammas with that citta. So that sort of practice is called Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. So mostly for the disciples, mostly they practice the Kalapa Sammasana, collective Vipassana, collective reflection on the Nama Rupa. So Mahakusala Citta as a whole, we try to practice. And also sometimes maybe we may pay attention to the Bhattavī Dhatu only. But even in the Bhattavī Dhatu, there are many, at least eight inseparable matters are there. So, but we just we usually pay attention only Bhattavī or Abo or Tejo or something like, only pick up one which is best suited for us. So like this. So, but the Venerable Sariputta is a very great wisdom, second to the Buddha regarding the wisdom. So that's why when the Venerable Sariputta and Venerable Moggallana, when they practice together, then Venerable Moggallana, he attained fast, right? He attained arahanthood quicker than the Venerable Sariputta. Because Venerable Sariputta maybe take for a fortnight, 15 days to attain arahanthood. So why? Why? The reason is that because he is a very, very analytic, very detailed. He trying to contemplate on anicca, dukkha, anatta natures on the Dhamma. So that's why it takes time. Here, for a fortnight, he practiced the discernment of phenomena one by one. Okay, one by one, anubhada, one by one. So the following is the Buddha elaborate or explain in detail one citta after another. So here regarding the citta, the Buddha start with the what? First arūpāvacarakusalaṃ. Okay, first arūpāvacarakusalaṃ. Paṭṭhaṃ jhana upasampajja vihārati. Then after the attainment of first jhana, Yeja Paṭṭhame Jhane Dhamma. Okay, there are the the Dhammas that arise together with the first jhana. Vidagoja, Vijaroja, Pidija, Sukhanja. Okay, they are very indeed Dhammas are there. Chitti Gagadaja, Pasoja, Vedana, Chedana, Jedandi, Chando, Dimako, Vidiansati, Ubeka Manasikaro. De asa, de asa mi, de asa dhamma, anubada wavotita fondi. So he analyzed these dhammas, each dhammas, one after another. Okay, and then he knew he knew those phenomena as they arose, as they remain, and as they went away. Like this. The Virida Opajhānāni, Virida Opajhānāni, Virida Abhidhamma. So they are arising, they are existing, and also they are dissolving, clearly appear in the mind of the Venerable Buddha. So then he realized that Ewan Gira Ime Dhamma Ahodawa Sambhondi. So previously there is a not yet, nothing is there, but happens when the conditions are there, they come to arise. Ahodawa Sambhondi, the Hodawa Badiwendi. So yeah, not having been come to be, and then having come to be, they flit away. Okay, Hodawa Badiwendi, so dissolve. So in this way, the Venerable Sariputta practice. That kind of practice is called Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. Okay, Anubhada, Venerable Sariputta alone can do this kind of meditation. That's why the Buddha prays. So when you read the Anubhada Sutta commentary, then there you will see why the Buddha need to praise Venerable Sariputta. The commentator trying to explain. Because the many other Mahatheras are famous and also well known, but the Venerable Sariputta, because he is a wise, became very humble, and so that's why monks may not recognize well the virtue or the attributes of the Venerable Sariputta. That's why the Buddha are praised like this, Bandito, Mahapanyo, and also want to mention the significance of Venerable Sariputta. So he practiced Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. Okay, so after first jhana, then go to the second jhana, and also in the second jhana also, he analyze every Dhamma that pertain to that jhana, and then come to realize Hodawa, Ahodawa, Sambhondi, Hodawa, Badiwandi. So previously they are not there, but when the conditions are there, they arise. Then after arising, they cease to exist again. So when after knowing this, there is a no attachment. Okay, no attachment. So like that. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana, and then Akasana Jayadana, Vinyana Jayadana, Akinja Jayadana, and then Nivasanyana Sanyadana Chitta also there. So Venerable Sariputta practice like that. So his practice, you see, is confirmed by the Buddha with this Anubhada Sutta. Okay, and then so the product of that practice is, you can see, Patisambhidhamaka. Okay, Patisambhidhamaka is what the Venerable taught by the Venerable Sariputta, right? So because very analytics, it analytic what Patisambhidhamaka is how to translate the part of what analytical knowledge, something like that. So this Patisambhidamagga is very profound, and also so all the time you see Visuddhimagga has to refer to the Patisambhidamagga. Okay, so Patisambhidamagga we can say that we can safely say that it is a product of Anupada Vipassana, right? Anupada Dhamma Vipassana. As a result of Anupada Dhamma Vipassana, Venerable Sariputta able to preach like this, such analysis with analytical knowledge. so, so in this, referring to this Sutta, Anupada Sutta and Patisambhidamagga, so what we can safely assume is that Venerable Sariputta is able, okay, able to analyze. So we should not use api. We should not delete ja. Right? Last time we discussed whether api or abija. So abija is better.
Yes, Sayadaw. Yeah, I found the Dhamma talk by our late rector Sayadaw Dr U Candamukha. So this is what the Sayadaw Ji said. There is in fact no bhikkhu, even if he is the Venerable Sariputta, capable of reaching this passion by comprehension of aggregates connected with the base, consisting of neither perception nor non-perception, unless he has already done his interpretation with other aggregates. Which means there is nobody, even if he is the Venerable Sariputta, capable of reaching this passion by comprehension of aggregates. That means he must have practiced vipassana meditation and then contemplating on soulless nature of things, of all phenomenon, group by group, one by one. Only after that will he be capable of reaching this passion. Otherwise, no. Even if he is Venerable Sariputta, he will not be able to reach. That's what Sayadaw Ji said.
Yeah. Not able, right? But the Venerable Sariputta is what we can understand is that in his saying, Venerable Sariputta was able to have a disam Nivida on the Nivasanyana Sanyayadana, because previously do the khandas, okay, previous khandas are there, Agasananja, Vinyananja, he gradually, okay, he is Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana, okay, that's why he is able to. So if Anubhada Sariputta didn't practice Anubhada Vipassana, Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana, with regard to the previous Chetas, Akasa, Vijnana, and so on, then he will not be able. Okay, that meaning. You got the point?
Yeah, yes, Sayadaw.
So the in that case, so naturally we can take it two way. Naturally, Venerable Sariputta is the one who take Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana path. His way of is naturally or originally Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana he practiced. That's why if you take Abhijja, it's also okay. Okay, but if you join with the previous sentence, nati, and then without full stop, you can continue. Even Venerable Sariputta, it means api. Even Venerable Sariputta, without ja. Okay, without ja, because the Sayadaw also emphasized on the word agata biniweso. The word agata biniweso is the emphatic point. Previously, he has done, if even if a Banuvesari Buddha, if he didn't do Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana, then only if he practice, if he reflect Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana only to the Nivasanyana Sayadana, it is impossible for him to get a discernment or to get a what? This Nivida. Nivida, how to translate? Nivida is
Dispassion.
dispassion. Yeah, dispassion also. Okay. So both way, if you want to take both way, so like that we can. If you want to take a bija, but other than you have to remember that. But because Banuvesari Buddha is what Anubhada Vipassana Bhaze, the one who practice Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. That's why. But Banuvesari Buddha is all evil. Okay. But if you emphasize on the point of Agata Biniwe so in Yesu Kandesu, okay, previously practiced of Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana on the other khandas. So then their abhi will be okay. Okay. So that way we can take. What do you think? Is it okay or not?
Yes, this is much clearer, Sayadaw. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you, Sayadaw.
So Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana. Anubhada Sutta is very interesting. So we can understand clearly with the Anubhada Sutta. So please try to find the time and read it together with the easy commentary also better. Okay. So let's go back to our point. Where are we? So there, A1 here, A1 Gira, so be A1 Gira ime Dhamma. Ahodawa Sambondi, Hodawa Badi Wendi, right? So actually, previously they didn't exist, but when the conditions are there, they arise, and then having arise, they cease to exist. A1 Kalapa Samasana Wasineva. Okay. In this way, only with the Kalapa Samasana method. So even the person the Imam who is wise, like a Banuvesari Buddha, to that person also, he can contemplate on the Nivasanyana Sanyarana, the nature of what? Anicca Dukkha Anatta, in order to get a dispassion. So the method, his meditation method will be Kalapa Sammasana method. So that is then the natural practice. Usually, Savakas practice like that collectively. When the Mahakusala Citta arises in our mind, then we just look back and then we just pay attention and then we see something arise and also exist and then disappear. So that is collectively. So no Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana was seen, not by means of the Anubhada Dhamma Vipassana, as mentioned in the what Anubhada Sutta. A1 Sukumatang Gada Esa Samabati. So so that much subtle, okay, the subtle the Nivasanyana Sanyarana Jeta is become very subtle, because it is so subtle. That's why even for the yogis, it became very difficult to get a dispassion when we contemplate on this Jeta. So here, explanation is a Pada Makana. Pada Makana Delu Pamaya. So yesterday, the day before yesterday, we already discussed about the wine that smeared on asbo, and also Mega Daka Upamaya, Mega Udaka. So on the way, Mega means the path of the way, there is a water. Okay, Mega Udaka Upamaya, be Yan Ato Veditabo. So the subtlety, the tenderness of the perception in this Jeta, we can understand with the simile or the oil that is smeared on the cup or handbowl, and also simile of the water that remain on the road. So here, Megabadi Banasa Tirasa Purado Gachando Samanido Toka Mudakam Desoa Udakam Bandi Ubahana Monchet or Monchata di Aha. So while the monks and novices are going, so novice go before the monk. Okay, Purado Gachando Samanido novice, he go ahead of the monks, and then he see Abandi. He see a water, a little bit water. Tokam Udaka, Toka Udaka, Tokam Udaka. So a little bit water. He see Bandi, here is a water. Please take off your slipper, Ubahana or Monjata di Aha. Then maybe Madhira is a little bit far behind. Other day, Madhira said, if there is water, please bring, let's take a shower. Nana Satakam Hara. So please bring a what? Maybe a bathing cloth, and then let's take a shower. So other day, the novice said, one day, no, there is no water. Actually, there is water, but not enough to take a shower. So just enough to make a wet, to make slipper wet. So that's why A1B sa Padu Sanya Kichan Gadon Asamata Daya Neva Sanya. So to function, to run the function of a Sanya is not able. That's why it is called Neva Sanya. But if you ask, there is no Sanya at all, then we cannot say there is no Sanya. Say there is a subject Sanya. That's why it is called Neva Sanya Na Sanya. So here, commentator continue to explain. Nagi walanja eda hewa anya hebi anurubai ubamai isa ato with other proper example also we can we can elaborate or we can explain. So this is something about the Nivasanyana Sanyayadana, and then Nivasanyana Sanyayadana Sahagata Vibhadu what? The what? Nivasanyana Sanyayadana Sahagata Iribhadu Akinjanya Yadana Samapati Aramanasa Janasa Ida Diwachanam. So it is referred to the fourth arūpajhānā, with the Akinjanya Samapati as object. Okay. So Ida Akinjanya Samapati Ya Nikandi, that is about the Dukkha Patipada. Danda Vinya. And then Sukha Parivara, Khipa Vinya, and so on. If it is still difficult for a yogi to remove attachment to the Aginjanyarana attainment, then it will be Dukkha Parivara. Okay. Then Danda Vinya also there. This is explained as before. So then later on, there are, after that there is a what? There is a verse. Asati sarupo natho arūpajhānāni cattāri aha ta iti nyatva tasame pagainaka kathapi viññeya asati sarupo natho. So it refers to the Buddha who is incomparable. Arūpajhānāni cattāri aha. The Buddha explained for arūpajhānāni. So having known that there is a what? We should know a kind of pagainaka katha means miscellaneous, okay? Miscellaneous session also. So in the miscellaneous session, the following is about the explanations, something about the four arūpajhānāni. Arūpa samapatti yohi aramana tikamato cittaso pi bhavanti ima. So in this verse, so because arūpajhānāni became a four, why it became a four? Because it has to overcome four objects one after another. The aramana tikamato. Anga tikama edasam. Anga tikamang edasam. Na echandi vibhavino. The wise does not desire. They are upagami or the fetters, jhani fetters. So that point we already discussed. Rupa jhanas, the difference between rupa and arupa jhana is that for the attainment of rupa jhana, we have to overcome jhani fetters. Like for the attainment of second jhana, we have to overcome vitaka. So that jhana, we have to overcome with both vitaka and vichara like that. But for the attainment of arūpajhānāni, we don't need to overcome jhani fetters because there are only two, ubekha and ekakata. So what they need to overcome is just aramana, object. So the object to be overcome are given here. So edasuhi rupa nimitta atikamato patama, the first arūpajhānāni, agasanajārana citta, overcome the rupa, the sign of a rupa. The kasina nimitta, this is a kind of a rupa sanya. Then agasa tikamato dutiya. So dutiya is a viññāṇañjārana citta. It should overcome agasa space. And also agase bhavatita viññāṇa tikamato tatiya. The third arūpajhānāni, which is viññāṇañjārana, aginjanyarana citta. It should overcome the consciousness that have been basing on the agasa. It means agasanajārana citta. Then agase bhavatita viññāṇasa apagama tikamato. Okay. Cattutha. So cattutha means the fourth arūpajhānāni. That should overcome what? Viññāṇa, which have been basing on the agasa. Here they say agasi also because actually it is a nothingness. Okay, based on the nothingness. Cattutthāti sabbata aramana tikamato cattasa vibhavanti ma arūpa samapatti yoga. This is just explanation about the verse. So how these four jhanas overcome objects respectively. Angadhigamambana ida zanai jandi pandita. So the wise, they don't desire the Ubagami or the Janifedas. So here also continue to explain Nahi Rupavajara Samapati Suviya Ida Su Angadhigamon Nat Ati Na Ati. There is a no Ubagami or the Janifedas like Rupavajara Samapati. Sabasubi Idasu Ubeka Chetasi Kagada the Dwe Ewa Janangani. There are only two Janifedas. Okay. Both Ubeka and Ikekata. A1 Sunday V. So even though they are two Janis, sometimes you may ask, oh, what is the difference? So they are equally have a two Janifedas. So Agaza, the first Arupa, second Arupa, third Arupa, fourth Arupa Jeta. All of them they share the same Janifedas, Ubeka Ikekata. Why they are big? For what are the significant differences? So the commentator continue to say, Supanida Dara Hondi, Pachima Ida. Okay, Supanida Dara, Panida Dara. So as I told you before, Dara surface and Dhamma surface. They are comparative and superlative. So compared to first arūpajhānā, second arūpajhānā is higher, nobler, more excellent. Okay, more excellent. So Supanidadara. So compared to second arūpajhānā, third arūpajhānā is more excellent. And also compared to the third arūpajhānā, the fourth arūpajhānā is more excellent. That's why they say Pachima. So following. Arūpajhānās are more excellent than the previous one. Upamadata Vinyaya. So we should know with the similes. What simile here? Pasada Dala Sadika. So there are two similes are given. Pasada Dala, the floor. Maybe 4 stories are there in a building. So maybe compared to first floor, maybe ground floor. Compared to ground floor, first floor is higher or nobler. The preparation inside or sensual pleasure insides are better. Maybe compared to the second floor, the third floor is higher and nobler and more luxurious, like that. So this example is given. And also sadika means cloth. Okay, sadaka, cloth. With the example of a 4 cloth, you can understand. So this is brief explanation in or the commentary given in the verse. Here following is what? Is explanation. So you may read by yourself. Is it better? Cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ bhasa. Cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ bhasa Hitimatali, the lowest. Okay, the lowest floor. Maybe Deva, Nacha, Gita, Varita, Sura, Viganda, Mala, Sadhu, Rasa, Pana, Bhojana, Sayana, Charana, Divasena, Panita, Panjaguna, Pajuvatita, Asu. So maybe in the first floor, in the lowest floor, also there are such things. Maybe dancing, music, and everything is food and drink. Right? Sensual pleasures are there. They are good. But the second floors are higher. Dudiye tato panidadara. Okay. Dudiye tato panidadara. Tadiye tato panidadama. Okay, here is panidadama surface. So when here you can study. So what about the because in English we have a what comparative, superlative. Then there is a not more than superlative. But if there is something which is more than superlative, how to say here? In Bali, they say Panida Dara, and then Panida Dhamma, then the last one is Sabha Panida. The best order, or how to say, okay. In English, among the best among all of them, okay. This is Sabha Panida, the usage we can study here. So Banida, Banida Dara, and then Banida Dhamma, and the Sabha Banida. So if you have if you need to compare, use the adjective, 4 types of adjective like this, then you can use Banida, Banida Dara, Banida Dhamma, and then Sabha Banida. Okay, the most excellent. Tata Genjabi Dani Cattāri Pasara de la Newa. Nati Nisam Basara de la Bawe, we say so. So there is the flow are the same. Maybe first flow or second or third or fourth. As a flow, there is no difference. So also, Chanifadas are the same. Ubekai, Ekekata, no difference. Panja Gama Guna. Samadhi Visesena Bana. Hitimado. Uparima, Panida Dara Hodi. But regarding sensual pleasures, 5 sense of pleasures, prepare over there. First floor is higher than the ground floor, something like that. So also, Vijnana is higher than the Akasana because it overcomes the objects. So also with the example of the Sadaka here, Sadika, Yataja Egaya Etiya, Candida Tula. Candida means weed. So in Myanmar we have a weaving. So when you are in Myanmar, I think you have a encounter Sweater Pagoda Festival at the end of the Wasa. So they are weaving. Okay, they are weaving. Candida. So me weaving. Tula. Tula means very thick. Sanna. Sanadara. Sanadama. Sudanam. So the thread over there, threads are there. So for the some clothes, it is they use very thick. Some are tender, more tender, and then the most tender. So with that kind of a thread, they weave, and then that will be maybe the same size in length or in width. They are the same size, but the price will be different, and also the subtlety, the tenderness will also be different. So also we can understand that like it, the width, the measurement is the same. So also Ubekai Egakada the same, that they have two jhanipadas in any arūpajhānā. But the following jhanas are higher than the preceding jhanas because they overcome objects one after another. So bhavana visesena desan anganam panita dara bhavena supanita dara hondi pachima ida deoda eva anubhavena. So gradually anubhavena. So second one is higher than the first one. Third one is higher than the second one, and so on. This is anubhava in order. So panida jeda. Asu jaimi mandabe lego ego dan nasi do paro anyo bahi anisaya dandan nisaya japaro. So here also how the how these jeda rely on one another. Okay, how these jeda will rely on one another. So regarding this, the commentator make a verse. Visuddhimagga also there you can see. Asu Jami Mandavi Lego, there is maybe the excrements are there, but there is a kind of a mansion or building is there. So because Baze is because he is afraid of the falling down to the pool of excrement, so he has to hang on the hang on a building mandapa. So another one come also, they have to hang on him. He got the nesido pero in your he anesaya. So another person they come, maybe that person they come, oh they are dangerous and also are disgusting. So I will not rely on them like that. And your he anesaya without relying on outside he remain. So also do that person also another one rely on them. Tandane saya chaparo. Tido jatuhi edehi purise yatakama. Samana daya nyadaba jata sobi vibhavina. So the similarity or with this simile we can understand how these jedas, arupa jeda happen to be. Yeah, brief detailed explanations are the following there. Asujami, they say Eko Mandabo, there is a one mansion, one pavilion, or one building in the midst of in the region of what? Asuji. Asuji means impurities are there. Maybe all the places around the building is surrounded by the overwhelmed by the what? Impurities. Atha ego puri so agandawa. So one man came and then dan asujay. So he is feel disgusting do the impurities. That's why what he do. Dan mandaban do that bede alambedwa hingi hati alambedwa. Tata lego. So he is he trying to hold it, hold the bedding, and also he hang on the bedding. Lagi do we are di and also Tam Mandapa Legam Purisa Nasi do. So he rely on another one, the one who is hanging on a bedding. Atha Anyo Agandawa, Jane Daisy, then another one came, that person came, and then he thought to himself, Yo is a Mandapi Lego. Okay, and this the one who is hanging on a bedding. Yoja Danisi door. So another one is hanging on that person uh, who is another one relying on that person who is hanging on a man with him. Ubo be a doughty da. Okay, because they hang on one another, they rely on one another, and also it is their standing place is not a good place. Doughty da, they remain in a not in a good position. They are not in a good position like that. Dotita. Duoja Nisan Mandapa Bado Mandapa Badi Bado. So that because they hang on a building, that building may fall down. So it is dangerous. Okay. That's why he see the danger over there. Then what is think? Handa now. I'm Bahi what they tell me. For me, I will remain outside. I will remain outside. Outside of the Asuji, the region where there is the excrement as well as impurities are there. Outside that region, he remain there because he see the danger over there. So like a what? Agasa Ninjayana, for the Agasa Ninjayana Jeta, it rely on the what? Rely on the Agasa space. Then Vinyana Jayana rely on the Agasa Ninjayana Jeta, that attains the object of a space. So both of them are not stable, easy, is fragile, easy to fall down. So that's why that meditator, Nivasanyana Jeta, who is Agajana Jeta, who is trying to attain Agajana Jeta, he then both of them are dangerous, unstable. So I will rather remain outside. Okay, then so that like this. So then Nisi dan Anesaya Bahiye wa Athazi. So he remained outside. Other day, Atha Abaro Gandawa. Okay, another basin came. And then Mandava Legasa Ja. Dan Nisi Tasa Ja. Akima Bawan Chindadawa. So the one who is hanging on a building, and also another one who is relying or leaning on that basin, who is hanging on a building. So they see the danger and no secure. There is no security. Akima Bawo. That state of being what no secure, thinking that, as well as he thought that. Mahiti danger soti do. So the one who remain outside is what stable, is no danger. So Mandawa dan Nesaya Atasi. Okay. So he came, the fourth basin came, and then look at the condition. The first two basins are dangerous. Okay, their locations are not okay, not stable. But the third basin is okay. His place is safe. So thinking that he rely on the third basin. So here, with the simile, with the following paragraphs, you can understand that first jeta, how the first jeta is similar to the one who hang on a beam. So and then you can understand these things. So we can skip the Aramanangaro Dewa Anyaba Venada Idam. Data dosan be Rajana Odi Hidu Yatajano. So this is the question why. So why they take, why Nivasanyana take Aginjanya as object? Because Anyaba Vena, there is no any other object apart from that object. So even though it sees the danger, okay, there is the danger or shortcoming of that object, but there is no choice for him apart from that object. That's why he has to take this object. So like what a simile is like data dosambi rajana odi hedu yata jano rajana the king. So even though you see the weak point of the king may not be perfect, or the king is wicked, or not fair, and so on. Even though you see the danger or fault, many sins and mistakes in a king, or in many kings, in the presidents or whoever they are, but why do you approach? Why do you serve? Then because Hodi Hedu, because of livelihood. Okay, because of livelihood, he has no any other choice. So even though you see that they problem over there, but you still have to rely on. So also, Nivasanyana Sanyana Jeta, even though he see the danger over there in the Vinyana Jarana Jeta, but because it has no any other object. Aramanasa Abhawa, Anyasa Aramanasa Abhawa. Aramanan Karodiwa. Okay. So here the last verse is there. Ewan Guru Mananja Arun Lodiga Naisene Yatha Naiseni Bahuka Babadekanja Arun Lo Yatha Babada Mataka. So in order to reach to the top of the mountain, so if there is a ladder, you have to use one ladder after another, one step after another. So also, as for arūpajhānāni, you have to go up. So you cannot skip one thing, one step. So you have to go up like a ladder. So also, if there is nothing to hold when you are climbing at the mountain, then what you have to do is you have to lean on your knee, right? You have to lean on your knee and then you go up. So like this. Okay, yeah, following verse is that Yathawa Giri Marong Lo Adano Yiwa Janukam Olompati Tati Vedan Jana Moloba Watati. So if there is nothing to hold, you have to hold on your knee. Right? And then you have to climb up. So also Nivasanyana Jeda, since there is no any other objects to hold, to take hold of it, then it takes Akinjanyana Jeda as object. So that's all about the Nivasanyana Jeda, as well as it is the end of a miscellaneous session or the Arūpakusala Jeda. So with this, we finish arūpakusala Jeda. So thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Sayadaw. I have a question, Sayadaw.
Okay.
It's just the usage of the word. Here we have a panitatara and panitatama and then sapapanita. It's a very strange usage because, I mean, before I thought that panitatama is the superlative. But in fact, according to this, it's not superlative. It's just better than tara. So tama is just better than tara. It's not superlative.
Not yet the superlative.
Right.
So
You know what? Yeah. So what? For example, if we have 5 things, then how are we going to compare? Here we have 4 things. This is how they compare. But what about 5 things?
If we have 5 things, suppose what do you have to say? What is the opposite of a panida? Panida is okay. Panida. Maybe you can use the opposite of the panida for the. I forget the opposite of a panida. What is that?
So we. But then that I mean that thing is still panita. So you know, how can we use the opposite word to describe it?
This is already panida. Everything is.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, that point we may find it later. But for now, so for now we get if we have 4 things, we can compare like this: panida, dara, panida dhamma, and then sabha panida. Then we may have another usage at the time. Yeah.
Right.
So far, I don't remember what it is.
Right.
So,
This is very
but,
strange to me. Yes.
this point is also new point.
Yes.
So, and then later on, if you have something like the four things to be compared, then you can use it.
Right. Sayadaw. Okay.
But,
Thank you, Sayadaw. Yes.
okay, Buddha Sasana, Jiran Data Do, Buddha Sasana, Jiran Data Do, Buddha Sasana, Jiran Data Do, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.